I just wrapped up the install on the Slimflex with the Proffie upgrade, and just kind of want to go through quickly the rundown of the install as well as some of the features that I've already loaded onto the Saber. So here's your UltimateWorks Slimflex. There, got your blade plug in there. I also have a CC Sabers Neopixel connector up there. So let me just unscrew the blade plug. So you can see that there. Your Neopixel connector. It takes a 7/8 inch blade, and I don't actually have a full length blade I can test on this, so I just whipped up this scrap 7/8 Neopixel stub here. So to access the chassis, just unscrew the pommel. It is a little bit tight because we do have a removable chassis in here, and the pommel serves to kind of lock the chassis in place. So once you have the pommel removed, you can just slide the chassis out like so. So here's your removable Proffie chassis in a glitter silver chassis material. We have our CC Sabers chassis connector, 6 rails for Neopixel for the Neopixel connector, as well as 2 buttons. Got your Proffieboard here. Got a kill switch hidden over here, and our removable battery holder marked, not sure if you can see it, but marked negative, positive. We have the spring side for the negative and the flatter side for positive. And then down here we also have our 28mm bass speaker. So let's put a battery in. So this takes a protected button top 18650. We have the flat negative side towards the spring, as well as the button top towards the flatter positive end. So right now the kill switch is in the off position to the left. So just put a battery in, like so.
Hello there.
And then slide the kill switch over. So for the chassis, I'm not sure if it picks up on camera, but there's a channel over here. This actually aligns with the cover tech screw that's barely protruding into the hilt. So we want to line up this channel here with the kind of like the bottom of that screw. So it's usually, if you have the glass eye or the gold glass eye facing you, we have the Proffieboard facing you, and then we align it with the screw like so. So if you try to align it differently, it doesn't really go in. Kind of does, but then to make sure the chassis fully goes in, just align it with that channel there, and you can see it kind of doesn't really rotate anymore. So that's the correct alignment. So just tighten the pommel. So once you get about here, you'll start to feel some friction. Just continue screwing it in. I'm gonna lock in all the way, just about there. So we have swing on. Auxiliary button up here. Main button is the clamp. So in the Proffie config, the buttons are actually wired up as button 1 and button 2, but I switched it over so this acts as the auxiliary button and this acts as the main button. So we have our accent pixels up there. Let's put a blade in. So this is a little bit on the tighter end. So let's unscrew that. Press that in all the way. And there's tighten like so. Let's rotate back to the Anakin font.
Tell me, is this training? Tell me. Anakin.
There you go. So main button, or you can also do swing on. Got our blaster block. Blaster and clash. Smooth swing. And twist off. So we've got swing arm configured. Twist off. Let's go through some of the sound fonts that are already on the SD card.
General Kenobi. Tell me, is this straight?
So that's a calculus one. Oops.
Kenobi. I am told it. Angel, I think a lot about you. You cannot. You seem a little Anakin.
So there's about 15 fonts on there. That's included from on the SD card from the factory. And I also include the config file that I flashed on here, which actually has the presets for all 15 of them. And in the config file, you can also tell how many it's wired for, how many pixels, or how it's configured for how many pixels in the main blade, as well as which one is main button, which one's the auxiliary button. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll try to get this shipped out to you as soon as possible. And as always, thank you for this opportunity to work on this hilt, and may the force be with you.